What's up, guys? So today we're talking about this perfume called Equity Edge. So we are mainly focusing on the instant account rules so that we can know more about it before I buy the account, because I want to buy an account so that I can be able to trade it. So today this is our main focus on the perfume issues. So I need to check it out so that I can know more about it. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing so that we can grow together on this channel. As I'm going to be with you from the beginning of this journey of trading. So let's get into it. Let me go to my Chrome browser so that we can search about this is the prop which I'm talking about. So this is the perfume which I'm talking about. So they have different challenges. They have instant account, they have Swift account, they have legacy account, and also they have a flagship. So we are now focusing on instant account because I want to buy an instant account. I don't want to start doing some challenges before I can start trading. I want to start trading and then I want to be able to withdraw that money, because I don't want to trade my money and then they will say that money it is for the challenge phase 1 and then the other money is for phase 2 and then they will give you a funded account. So me, I just want to buy an account, then I will start trading it from there according to their rules. So today I'm going to focus on the rules of the instant account. I'm going to buy a 5k account, so I'm going to buy it later, but now I'm going to focus on the rules so that I will know more about it. So let's get into it. So now I'm going to the section where I can get the rules and guidelines. So this is the section for trading rules and trading guidelines. So for me, I want to focus more on instant account. So this is the area where I can find what I want to know. So now let me find where I can find the instant account rules. Let's start by let's start by payouts and distribution, because this is the one I want to know more about payouts, because this is where is my main focus. I don't want to focus on the challenges, flagship, legacy, Swift. It's hard for me. I need to just do a quick thing. So let me go on the instant account. So on the instant account, they are saying daily loss limit is 3%. So 3% of 5k account, let's say 3% of 5k, that's how much? 3% is 0.03 times 5,000. It's 150. So 150. That's my daily drawdown, so I don't need to exceed this 3% when I'm trading. So they say the maximum daily loss limit is calculated as 3% of the higher of the starting balance or equity for each day, for each trading day. So, and this is based on the account balance or equity at rollover, which occurs at 10 p.m. UK time. So for you to be able to trade, you don't need to go into loss for 150. So if you go into loss, they will close the account. That is what they are saying here. So I don't need to trade to minus 150. That's daily loss. That's number one. That's the point which I see here according to my own observation. So, and they said this daily loss is determined by the starting balance or equity for each day. So they are saying if I trade this 5k account to, let's say, 500, again 500 more profit, their daily loss is going to start on 500, not on 5,000, because they said the 3% begins on the starting balance or the equity for each day. So they are saying you don't have a full protection over your profits. Your profits can be your daily drawdown again. So this is the daily loss limit, and the maximum loss limit is 5%. Maximum loss trails at 5% from your highest balance or equity achieved on your account. So maximum loss limit is 5%. 5% of 5% of is 250. So 5% of 5,000 is 250. So they are saying even though I am trading my account, if I have some trades which are open and they are going to be in profit, when the market start to move against me, from that highest profit where the trade reach, it is going to reduce it into maximum loss limit, because they are saying here your highest balance or equity achieved on your account after requesting a payout. They are saying the maximum total loss trails at 5%. So they are trailing my profits on the trades which are opened. So let's see on the example, what are they saying? The example, they said consider you have 100,000 account instead, or a 3 daily drawdown level of 97,000 and a 5% maximum trailing drawdown of 95,000. So if you realize a profit of 5,000, elevating your account to 105,000, your new daily drawdown level for the next day becomes 101,000. So they are saying when you trade, you are going to trade a daily profit, and then from that daily profit, for the next day, your maximum loss limit will change, and then it will go 5% of the total amount on your account. So, and then you calculate 5% of the total amount on your account, and then that result is your your maximum loss limit. So this is this is what this rule says on the instant account. So let's find another rule for the instant account. Instant account traders are not permitted to hold trades over the weekend. Holding trades through high impact news is allowed. However, we have a restrict 16-minute window in which no trades can be opened or closed. If you open or close a trade during the restricted time window of 8 minutes before or after 8 minutes, profit made on this trade will be deducted upon the payout request on the instant account. So this rule is saying I don't need to open trades on the 16-minute window before or after the news. So if I open trades on this period, they are going to reduce my money on the withdrawal. So I don't need to trade on news. That's the rule. And the other rule is instant accounts. Upon purchasing your instant account, you have to sign an external analyst agreement with Equity Edge before receiving your account credentials. It is a strict prohibited. So this is another rule that they say you need to sign an external agreement with Equity Edge before you are receiving your credential. This is simple rule. And instant accounts, payouts and distribution. Instant accounts, 14 days payouts plus 90% profit split. Traders can request a payout every 14 days following the initiation of the first trade on the instant account. So for you to be able to withdraw your money on instant account, you need to trade for 14 days. That's about 2 weeks. That is not a problem. And then scaling up, they are saying we do not offer any account scaling on your instant accounts. They do not scale instant accounts. Merging accounts. There is no limit to the number of instant accounts that can be purchased at any one time. However, you may not trade more than 200,000 at any one time. This can be across or multiple accounts. Violating this rule will result in your accounts being terminated and any pending payouts forfeited. So you don't need to have 200,000 in your across your trading account so that you don't breach this rule. So me, I'm buying this 5k account. It is not a problem. Another rule that can be useful, and they are saying leverage is for Forex is 1:3. So it is not bad. 1:3, it is not bad. And then let me find another rules, because one thing about this problem, they will try to to scam you. So you need to check everything about these perfumes. Let me find something. Let me find. They are saying instant accounts, there is no inactive rule for instant account that you've it been traded on. If any instant trading account is inactive for more than 30 days at any time after this first trade has been placed, then the account will be terminated. So they are saying I don't need to leave my account for about 30 days, they will block it. Okay. And refunds, there is no, let me find on refunds. All sales are final and no refunds will be provided under any circumstance. So they are saying they do not give refunds to people. So another rule, these rules are hidden, you can't just find them easy. They try to hide them so that when you breach your account, they will show you these rules. Inactive. Equity A does not permit copy trading from other groups, traders or external accounts. Copy trading between is allowed but not more than 2 accounts. Okay, on this table of contents I don't see payout. I see payout upon 111. They have some questions here, FAQs. Max allocation and multiple accounts policy, scaling plan, performance and maximum territory, holding trades over weekend, breach consequences, 1% maximum rule, refunds, maximum target and payouts processes. Okay, this is the maximum profit target, minimum profit target and payouts processes. So minimum profit target, in order to qualify for a payout, you need to have profits of at least 125 on top of the 3% buffet. So the 3% buffet, from what I have researched, is that for you to be able to withdraw money from an instant account, you need a 3% buffet from the total amount in your account. Let's say I have a 5k account, 3% buffet is like 150. I need to trade 150, and then if I trade 150, they are going to keep it as buffet, safety buffet, and then the other money which I make on top of that buffet is my profits. So I need to trade a buffet, and then I'll trade my profits. While still complying with the performance and consistent rule, payouts request can be made via Equity Edge dashboard. Bi-weekly payouts plus 90% profit split. Traders can request a payout every 14 calendar following the initiation of the first trade on the instant account. A profit of 90% split, so it's not a problem. Profit split is 90%, and they'll give you your payout every after 14 days. And that's, I think, another thing. Minimum profit targets, performance and consistent rule. There is also consistent rule on the instant account. 15% consistent. To request a payout, traders must meet a consistent score of 15%. This means that largest winning day cannot exceed 15% of the total net profit generated on the account. So if a payout has already been requested, your largest winning day cannot exceed 15% of the total net profit generated on the account since the last on that account was requested. So they are saying if you trade, you have to trade your account wisely. You have to trade your account wisely. So this rule is for the instant account, and it's also for the challenges. So you need to trade like with plan. Let's say if I trade 5,000 account, for me to be able to withdraw my money fast, I need to calculate my 15%. Let's say 15% profit. Let's say if I made a larger profit on let's say today I made 500, and then I will say 15% of that 500. Let's calculate it. 500 divided by 0.15, that's 3,333. So 3,333 is working on what? They say you need to, let's say I have a 5k account. I bought it today. I made a profit of 500 today, and then that profit is going to determine how much I am going to withdraw. Let's say I managed to trade 500 today, and then tomorrow I'm going to trade 100, and then the day after tomorrow I'm going to trade like 200. So my best winning day is going to determine how much I am going to withdraw by the 15% consistent score. So if I made 500, I need to I need to reduce my best winning day to 300. But if I reduced my best winning day to 300, I am going to trade lower than 500 so that I will not exceed again, because that 500 is now determining 3,333, which is the money I'm going to withdraw. But I'm not going to trade over 500. I think you are not getting what I'm saying. You are not trading again over 500. Your 500 is the best winning day, and then your best winning day cannot be exceeded because it is the one which determines your payout. So if you trade 500, for you to get 3,333, you need to start trading like 200 a day, 100 a day, 300 a day, 400, 300, below 500. But that's the wins you are making below 500, they must add up to 3,333 for you to be able to withdraw that money. Otherwise you are not going to withdraw. Let's see the example. If you have a total net profit generated on your account since you started trading on it, let's say you are starting trading on a 5,000 account, then your biggest winning day should not be greater than 750. So let's say you are trading, and then let's say, and there is also this one, you are trading if with 5,000 account, and then 15% of 5,000 is 750. You don't need to exceed 750, because if you exceed it, it's going to generate another best winning day, and then your payout becomes very large, and if it becomes very large, you are going to breach the rule and your account will be terminated. Let's see the second example. Similarly, if the total net profit generated on your account since your last payout is 5,000, then your biggest winning day should not be greater than. So this is what they are trying to say. You do not need to trade over your best winning day. If your best winning day is 600, 15% of 600, it is going to give you like something which is maybe 6,000 or something, and then that 6,000 is going to be made while trading below 600, your best winning day. That is going to be your consistent score, and then they will say you are obeying our 15% consistent score rule. So trading profits is hard, but you need to plan. Let's say you need to make your payout quick. You need to trade, let's say you need to make $100 your best winning day. So if you make $100 your best winning day, and then you say 15% of $100, 0.15. 15% of 100 is 666. Now you can manage to trade 666 because it's very, very small, and you can gain it fast, and you can be able to withdraw it. But if you exceed $100, your payout is going to be high, and you need to trade with that 15% score rule. So you need to focus on your best winning day. So it would determine if you are going to withdraw the money within period of 14 days, or they give you like time to trade. But if they give you time to trade and you want your money in that time, and then you make your best winning day big, you are not going to withdraw that money, because your payout, your 15% consistent is now large. You need to keep on trading so that on the next payout day you'll be able to withdraw it. And on top of that, you need to keep the trailing loss of 5% again. So this is the tricky rule about these like profilms. They will try to manipulate you so that you are not going to withdraw. So without further ado, let's say I need to make another video about the rules of these profilms, so that you can understand it better, because if I make this video long, it is going to be boring to watch. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and if you have something in mind you want to ask direct from me, you can comment on this video, and then I'll reach to you, or you can join my Telegram group, which is always